AFCON 2023 and Tunisia draw with Mali 1-1. This game had two of the better goals that I've seen in AFCON so far. Like just the interplay, the quick passing, the one-touch passing. Like I was very impressed by both goals, but I was more impressed by Mali and a bit disappointed that they actually didn't win this game because honestly, this was one of those. It's a 1-1 draw, but it feels like Tunisia were dominated, like from the get-go. Mali know how to pass the ball from the back. They know their weaknesses. They know they're not great at trying to hit teams on the counter like that, right? They don't have much pace up front, but they make up for it with a lot of good interplay. They make up for it with nappy passing, good passing. They're very comfortable on the ball. They're not scared. They're very brave. Like they will want to pass the ball in places where you're like other coaches be like, yo, what are you doing? But they want to play from the back. One feature I'm seeing in Mali is that they're doing the Pep thing of having their goalkeeper join the center backs. So I just need to get the keeper's name. I keep forgetting the keeper's name. Djigui Diarra. So in front of him is Boubacar Kouyaté and Sikou Niakate, the center backs. Whenever Hamari Traore is given the freedom to push up. Hamari Traore pushes up, Falaye Sako pushes up. So you have Niakate and Kouyaté, the two center backs, just going wide. One of them either goes to most of the time it was Boubacar Kouyaté going over to the right back position. So we're facing the field that way. So the keeper then joins as the right centre back. And then they have Sikou Niakate at left centre back. Hamari Traore has pushed up. Boubacar Kouyaté takes the right back position. And Sako takes the left back position, but advanced. And that meant they're pushing the team forward. They're pushing the team forward and they're pushing Tunisia back. Tunisia could not pressure the ball. This is one thing I'm seeing with Tunisia, Algeria, Morocco. Algeria more than any other team. They do not want to press high at all. They do not want to press high. Tunisia, they start off like that. They start off as if they're pushing, like they're not pressing high, but they have a trigger, which is, that's smart defensive play, right? They have a trigger when either Slimane pushes up to press, then the rest of the team pushes up to press, but in a very smart way, which is why in as much as Mali dominated this game, Tunisia also showed me a lot of defensive solidity and they're very organized, right? Mali actually had chances to win this game towards the end and they could not get the breakthrough. So, but obviously the first goal came from Sinayoko on the wing, but this goal again came as a feature of how they play, right? Their goalkeeper again, Djigui Diarra, going into centre-back position, he's just teasing on the ball, like what Ederson does. And then the moment Tunisia start pushing up a bit, he just gave the long ball to Sako. Sako, they play 1-2 there, Sinayoko. And then, I can't remember who Sako gave it to, but the ball ended up to Sinayoko. Sinayoko just running past the defender and the finish off the post and making it 1-0. And at that point, Mali were just cruising. They play with so much confidence. Like, I enjoy watching them play, but in the same time, I really enjoyed watching Tunisia trying to counter how they play because I feel like Mali is going to give a lot of teams problems. The only thing is, Mali cannot go down early because now when they're chasing the game, the other team just plays a low block and they're very, very well equipped to beat them. But the thing is, if you're playing a low block and you don't have that much pace, then it becomes an issue, you know. Especially depth in pace. Like you might have one or two pacey players. If they get injured or hurt and they come off, that's it. Like they don't have as much pace to do counters and stuff like that. So again, that feature of having Diarra go to play centre back the goalkeeper was really, really dope. One thing I noticed about this team is that they switch tempo up quite quickly in the final third. Yeah, they switch it quickly and swiftly. Like the moment they get to the final third, it's like everything now just hits the fan, right? Like but it's organized. Like let's just go. Let's just go. But to be fair to Tunisia, they also did the same on their goal, right? So the ball came to the wing, and they also had like amazing interplay on the left wing. Then Hamza Ragira is the one who assisted. Ali Abdi assisted Hamza to score his first goal of the tournament. Hamza Rafia. I knew I was saying that name wrong. Hamza Rafia slotted in Ali Abdi's cross. But the one thing about this goal that really, really made me happy was the layoff by Slimane. Slimane's layoff to Ali Abdi. Like, those are some of the simple things you see in football, but it's difficult. It's simple but difficult. Again, sometimes in sport, doing the simple things is very hard, and that's what separates the best, the good from the best, yeah? The best are just able to do the simple things consistently, right? The good ones do the simple things consistently, but every once in a while there's a mistake, and then now there are those who just can't do any simple thing. So yeah, the interplay between on the left side, again, I feel like the way Mali played forced Tunisia to play that way as well. It forced Tunisia to come out and actually show that they can play football, you know? And they realize that's the only way they're going to beat this team, because this team is, the way they press is also quite high and quite aggressive. They're very aggressive in their pressing, and they don't foul that much, which is a sign of a very well-coached team. Obviously they went 1-1 into halftime. Second half, it was just more of the same. It was more of Mali just dominating Tunisia, but in the sense of they were dominating in terms of interplay and possession, but not really getting those clear-cut chances. I think Mali only had one chance towards the end, which their striker, what's his name? Which Sinayoko actually missed. Sinayoko actually missed two very good chances that would have put this team at least 2-1 up. But Tunisia held on. I'm very impressed by Mali. I love how they play. I am a fan. Tunisia as well, defensively, they're very well organized defensively. The only thing with Tunisia is I would like to see them play against a team that doesn't attack them that much. How do they then play? How do they express themselves? But yeah, this was a very good tactical game to end match day 8 of AFCON. So looking at the standings, Mali are now in top spot with 4 points. Namibia are second with 3. They have played 1 game, and then Tunisia are in third place with 1 point, and South Africa in last place with 0 points. Obviously, Namibia and South Africa play tonight in the Kosafa Derby, and I can't wait to do the predictions for that game. But yeah, that is how match day 8 ended, with Tunisia and Mali in a 1-1 draw.